Well, all right. What's up, guys? It's Sam with these little guineas. I wanted to do this quick video. I have a girl who just recently adopted a sweet little piggy for me, and she was wanting to take her with her on her vacation. I know with the holidays and everything around this time of year, people are traveling a lot, and sometimes you're in a position to have someone watch your guinea pig, or you're not going to be gone long enough where you need someone to come watch them, that kind of thing. But sometimes you need to take them with you, and this video is for those people. Just so that you guys know, if you live in my area, I do offer boarding. It's $5 per pig per night, and they have their own setup. All I ask is that you bring them, and yeah, sorry, the cat is walking by. Okay, so if you're interested in that, message me, let me know. I am available and we have space, so let me know. But without further ado, let's get started on this. So I'm going to show you 3 different types of ways that you can travel with your guinea pig. And there are 3 different scenarios that you'll want to use these 3 different methods. Okay, so first we're going to go over this one. This is a basic guinea pig carrier, or small critter carrier. Sorry, hay's poking through there. It's very small. As you can see, I have hay in it right now because I keep it in my car for emergencies if I have to pick up an emergency piggy. So I keep this in my car just prepared. But as you can see, it is very small. I would say don't put 2 pigs in here. Most of you have 2 guinea pigs. If you're going to travel like this, you need 1 for each pig, because unless they're like best friends, which most of them may not be, they're going to hate it. Even the best well-behaved guinea pigs are going to get frustrated in this very small space. So what I would recommend, if you're going to use this carrier, have 1 for each guinea pig. Now obviously I do it a different way, because when you have over 20, it's kind of hard. Ursula, get off the wrapping paper! My cat's eating the wrapping paper, sorry. Okay, so 1 per guinea pig if you are going to use this method. Also, this method is best for only if you're like, oh my God, my cat is destroying my wrapping paper. This method is only good for if you're taking them a short distance and just for like a small day trip. So, for example, if you're taking them to the vet, or, for the people who adopt from me and want me to trim their nails, this would be good for traveling. If you're bringing them like to me or someone else to trim their nails, things of that nature. This method is not very good if you're traveling for more than a couple hours, okay? So, if you're going to be in the car for 4 or 5 hours, don't do this. They're going to be miserable. They're going to hate life. This is good for just if you're taking them to the vet, if you're, picking them up or dropping them off someplace close, that kind of thing. So that is what this is for. No specific brand on this. I guess I can put a link in the description, but just really any of these on Amazon, or go to PetSmart or something. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Next one. Now, this is pretty much my favorite for travel purposes. And I'll show you why. First of all, you guys can get this for pretty cheap if you go on like Facebook Marketplace or like Craigslist or something. You can find people selling these for like $10. This is a dog carrier, by the way. It's not a guinea pig carrier, because guinea pig carriers are small. They fit a guinea pig. This is a dog carrier, okay? Or a cat carrier, or whatever. You want a big carrier, because this, I would say, at most put 3 if you're traveling. And the reason that I like this is because what I typically do, so this is good for like 1-day trips. So say that you're going someplace, you're driving several hours away, you're staying the night, and you're going to be back home within a day or like a day or two, like say that you're going to be back home the next day, but it's going to be late, you really don't want to leave your guinea pig at home, for whatever reason or another, you're wanting to bring your pig. This is a good way to do that. Also, like for me, I drove 4 hours away from where I live to give someone guinea pigs, a pair of guinea pigs that they were adopting. Well, we drove down that night and met the next day. So what I did was I brought this and I got them all set up, and they were babies, so this space was fine for them temporarily. And I got them all set up so that they could be okay for a couple days at most, in this space and whatnot. So, Ursula, get out of the camera. So the way that you're going to want to set this up, if you are going to be traveling, first of all, you want to lay towels and blankets. Now, some of you may use bedding, like shavings bedding. That's fine. But for this particular setup, don't do that to yourself. Just do towels and blankets and be done with it, okay? So first you're going to want to lay the towels down. Oh my God, my stupid cat. Lay the towels and blankets down. Okay, 2 towels and then 1 layer of blanket. Honestly, because they're not going to be in there that long, you could probably just do 1 towel and then 1 blanket. But whatever, nonetheless, layer. Then what I typically do is I won't give them pellets because they're only going to be in there like 2 days at max. So I just load it up with hay. Okay, so I'll fill like this corner, or like I'll put like it in like a back corner or whatnot. I'll fill it up with hay. And then the reason that I suggest this for traveling is because you do this and you hook. And hook. There you go. Obviously, you're probably going to want to scoot it down just a little bit. But there you go. Now, your guinea pigs are going to have a nice place to lay their heads. They're going to have plenty of hay, and they're going to have water. They're going to stay hydrated. Those are the 3 most important things. Okay? So, and you can always open it up, refill hay, refill veggies if you need to. I would say if you need to bring extra hay, if you think it's going to be like a 2-day trip, get a giant gallon baggie and fill it up with hay, or even get a Walmart plastic bag and just fill it with hay, tie it up and bring it with you. This is what I prefer because I rarely go on trips long enough where they're in there for 4 or 5 days. So for short trips and things of that nature, this is ideal. Okay, so that's the second one. And then the third one is this cage. Now these are what I call temporary cages. This is what I use when I'm cleaning cages out and like washing their bedding and stuff. I'll put them in here. I have a lot of like extra blankets that fit these cages but don't necessarily fit my giant 2x4 cages. So I'll put all of my guinea pigs in each of these while I am washing their bedding, because obviously they have a crap ton of bedding, and I have 8 giant cages that all need to be washed. So it's a little time consuming. So this cage is going to be good for if you are going away for like a couple weeks, honestly, at most. But a couple weeks, they'll be fine. Yes, it is annoying that it is so small. I know some of you are going to throw a fit about, oh, that's too tiny. I get that. But when you're traveling, it's very, very hard to bring a full 2x4 sized cage. So for travel purposes, if you are taking your guinea pig with you and you need to house them properly for a couple weeks at most, this works great. The reason is that, obviously a lot of guinea pig owners who are uneducated about the space that they need use this as their permanent cage. So it's not that bad. It fits 1 igloo. I would not say put 2 in there because they'll be miserable, but you could, but don't. But it fits an igloo. There's plenty of room for hay. You can bring a food dish with food or pellets. You attach a water bottle. This is the mini version of your big CNC cage, big Midwest cage, that kind of thing. And it's much easier for travel. This will fit in almost any car that you find, and you don't have to worry about, them getting cranky because they're squished, like in the first carrier or even the second carrier, sometimes depending on how big your guinea pigs are. There's just a lot more space. And if they're going to be in there for, a week or two, you want them to have space so that they're not super stressed out while you are traveling. So this is definitely the cage that I would suggest for, 1 or 2 week travel times. But yeah, so you have different options to choose from, all very good, but all for very different purposes. So I hope you guys like this video. See the cat, now my boyfriend, Jesus Christ, I tell you what. So hope you guys like this video. I hope that I cleared up some questions that you may have. If you have any further questions, please comment below or message me directly. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at These Little Guineas. If you like this video, obviously thumbs up. If you have a friend who could use this, share it. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a good day. And there we go.